Real Sales Talk, it's your coach, Pauly C. Let's go. If every time you try to bring up real estate in a conversation, you feel like that annoying salesperson nobody wants to talk to, this is going to change everything. Because that salesy feeling is the number one reason agents stop prospecting. And when you stop prospecting, you stop earning. So let's fix this right now. Here's what's actually happening. You're at a barbecue, a kid's soccer game, a networking event. Someone asks, what do you do? And you say, I'm in real estate. And then the panic sets in. Do I pitch them? Do I ask if they know anybody looking? Do I hand them a card? I mean, you can feel the conversation shift. They can feel the conversation shift. And suddenly, you're not a person at a barbecue. You're a walking sales pitch. So the next time, you just say, I'm in real estate, and change the subject. Because anything else feels gross. And listen, I've been there. I know what it's like to show up to a listing presentation and park your crappy car around the corner because you're embarrassed. I know the pressure of not knowing where the next deal is coming from. I've experienced the uncertainty of wondering how I'm going to pay the bills. So look, I'm not talking at you from some ivory tower. I'm talking to you from the trenches. And because I've been there, I've built a free playbook that teaches you exactly how to navigate these conversations with people you know, people you just met, and even total strangers without ever feeling salesy. So click the link in the description to grab that. And if you want to talk more about coaching and community, what that might look like, there's a scheduling link right there too. Okay, so here's the shift. The reason conversations feel salesy is because you're thinking about you. What can I get from this person? How do I steer this to real estate? How do I close them? The moment your brain shifts to what can I get, the other person feels it. Humans are wired to detect self-interest. It's survival instinct. Okay, so I say this all the time. They don't hear what you say. They hear how you feel. Words matter, but how you feel about what you're saying, that matters more. Now, if you're not confident, they can smell it. And people don't follow people who are not confident. The fix isn't a better script. It's a better mindset. Rule number 1, get to know the people. Not their purchasing needs, not how much they want to sell for. Now, by the way, those are important things, but get to know them, their situation, their motivation, their goals. Seek to empathize. When you really understand what they really think, how they really feel, now you know. Too many agents are thinking and feeling too much, meaning like agents are thinking about what they think, how they feel. And so when you think about what you think and when you think about what you feel, when you're experiencing this self-centeredness of just how you think and how you feel, these perceptions that you have about how they might be thinking or how they might be feeling, instead of just asking them, then you don't know anything. Stop it. What you think and how you feel is not important. What they think and what they feel is. And most agents, look, they just don't get to it. So this is about sincerely helping them get what they want. Now, when you prioritize the person, getting to know how they think and what they really feel, not the process, prioritizing your agenda, your questions, what they think and feel, something magical happens. They start trusting you. And trust is the only currency that converts in real estate. So here's what this looks like in practice. Instead of saying something like, do you know of anyone thinking about buying or selling real estate, which is the real estate equivalent of, can I have your money, please? Try this. More open-ended questions about what are your thoughts about waiting to buy and prices increasing? How do you feel if starting high left you making less money? And then listen. Actually listen, because here's the secret. People tell you everything you need to know if you'll ask great questions. You ask them well, and then you listen carefully. Now, we're thinking about a bigger place. My mom might be moving closer. We hate our commute. Those are real estate conversations waiting to happen. But they only emerge when you prioritize people by asking great questions rooted in what they think and how they feel. Now, what's the situation? What's their motivation? Dig in on their thoughts and how they feel about those things. Now you have a great conversation going on. Now you're separating yourself from everyone else who just has a script, who's just angling to set an appointment without really knowing who they're talking to. Now, this is what I mean when I say stop being salesy and start connecting. We get paid to socialize. We get paid by what we say, who we say it to, how often we say it. But what we say has to come from genuine interest in the human being in front of us, not from a script card in our back pocket. So in 2020, during the pandemic, I started a brand new real estate business in Austin, Texas. My sphere here was abysmal. Everyone I knew was a realtor or someone around the business. And I had been recruited to run one of the largest offices in the country. So every day I was coaching and training and recruiting other agents. In the first 6 months back into productivity without a significant sphere and with no prior sales here in Texas, I did $15 million in my first 6 months. How? Not by being salesy, by being genuinely curious about people I met, having real conversations that turned into real relationships. This is what the playbook teaches: how to be yourself and have conversation skills that lead to business. Authenticity that actually produces results. These are battle-tested conversations that I've been cooking up since 2008. Not some theory from a corporate headquarter, not scripts from 1978. Real estate conversations that work with real people without being real salesy. So click that link in the description below to download the Pauly C Playbook for free. And if you want to go deeper to talk about coaching, community, accountability, there's a link to schedule an appointment for that conversation too. I'd love to talk to you. Here's the one-liner I want you to take away. Authenticity is a scarcity, but without strategy, you'll end up in poverty. Okay, one more time. Authenticity is a scarcity, but without strategy, you'll end up in poverty. Bottom line, be yourself, be genuine, and have a framework for how those genuine conversations lead to somewhere. You can be as nice as you want, but if you don't have a plan, they're driving the conversation. And I promise you, they're not going where you want to go. Remember, you're a salesperson. You're a stranger. People follow people who are confident. If you want more business, you have to drive more conversations. That's easy to do when you prioritize people. You put understanding who they are first. And look, that's what real sales talk is all about. Understanding who people are, because you're not in the business of convincing, you're in the business of sorting. And once you understand that, then there's a paradigm shift and everything changes, where this is just about asking good questions to see where people are at, to see if I can help you, I can't help you, I don't want to help you, okay? So before you go, if anything in this video connected with you, look, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm here every single week with content built to help you grow a real estate business based on relationships, not gimmicks or tricks or scripts that make you sound like a salesperson. Subscribe and keep coming back. This is a community where agents like you come together to practice skills and hold each other accountable, share wins, process losses, and build a business based on relationships. Remember, prioritize the people, not process. Real sales talk. Let's get to work.